Good morning, class 6. I am Anil Bhagat, your science teacher from Modern International School, Hiswa. Welcome back to our e-learning program. Today, in this video lecture, we will discuss about chapter 12, that is electricity and circuits. In the last video lecture of this chapter, we had discussed that in our daily life the importance of electricity is huge. Means without electricity we are not able to live well. So in order of this discussion, at the last point we discussed that when we don't have electricity we use a torch for lighting purpose, for getting light, and this torch gets the energy from a cell, that is a dry cell. So now today we will discuss about the dry cell. But before that I want to discuss that electricity is, or the electric current is the flow of charges. The electric current is the flow of charges, that is electrons. The electric current is the flow of charges, that is electrons. Remember we had discussed about matter, that anything which have space and occupies some mass, which has some mass and occupies some space is called a matter, is called matter. And this matter is made up of very small tiny particles, that is called atoms. And inside the atoms, at the center, there is a nucleus. In the nucleus there is a proton and there is a neutron, and around the nucleus in the orbits electrons are moving, and these have negative charges. So when they starts flowing, it will create, that is a flow of charges, flow of electrons, it will create the electric current. So now let's discuss about the electric dry cell. Dry cell. So this dry cell is used in torch, alarm clocks, wall clocks, wristwatches, small transistor radios, and different so many appliances are there in which we are using this small dry cell. So today we are going to understand about this dry cell. So if you observe a dry cell properly, you will find that at one side there is a metal cap. At one side there is a metal cap, and on the other side there is a metal disc. One side metal cap, one side metal disc. This metal cap, if you observe properly, there is a plus sign given, means that is positive terminal, and the disc there is a negative sign is given, that is the negative terminal. So positive terminal, negative terminal. And in the dry cell there are some chemicals are stored. In the dry cell there are some chemicals are stored. Now because of these chemicals, they react among us. These chemicals react between us, and because of this chemical reaction, electric charges will start flowing. Electric charges will start flowing, and this flow of electricity generate energy. This flow of electricity generate energy. Among these chemicals there is a carbon rod in between. There are paste of carbon and ammonium chloride. Zinc is also there, and manganese dioxide is also there. So these are the some chemicals which present in the electric cell. That is the main carbon rod, paste of ammonium chloride and carbon, zinc is also there, and manganese dioxide. So these chemicals are present in a dry cell, and when they react with each other, they will produce electricity or energy or the flow of charges because of the chemical reaction. Now when we use this electric cell, so after a certain period of time, what happens, these chemicals are properly used up. So now the dry cell is not able to produce electricity. So if they are not able to produce electricity, then what will happen? We have to replace it with a new one. So after replacing with a new one, we will find that it will work very smoothly. Always remember, class, whenever you are using an electric cell in a circuit, always use a switch or a electric bulb or some device should be there. If not, the chemicals or the power of the electric cell used very fast, and they will used up in a very quick manner. So in a circuit, whenever you are using a electric cell, always use a device to attach in the circuits. So class, here is the thing that in the dry cell the chemicals are there, and when they react, the charges will start flowing, and the charges will flow from negative terminal to the positive terminal. And the current will flow in the opposite direction from positive terminal to the negative terminal. So when we discuss about the circuit, we'll understand more about this dry cell. So class, I hope you are able to understand the structure and a little bit functions of electric cell. You can find an electric cell easily in the market. There are little variation in the electric cell. You will find some electric cell with a metal coating, there is a metal cover. You find in some there is a plastic cover is there, but it is covered well, means airtight. Air is not allowed to enter inside the cell, and it will not react with the chemicals. So here is the thing that we have to understand this electric cell well. So class, see this video again and again, read the book again and again. If any problem, ask me class, I will help you. Have a great day, be safe at home. Thank you.